Hi guys, welcome to the Music B&B. I'm Callum, and today we're going to be reacting to an artist known as Young Marshal. And the name of this EP is called Way I Been Bleedin. So Young Marshal has been practicing songwriting since high school and has been perfecting his craft. Throughout his life, he's experienced various traumas, which has all contributed to the lyrics and the song production. That energy has been channeled within the music. So far, has 2 EPs released on SoundCloud. This is the second one. What is unique and interesting about this artist's work is they have a passion of using distortion uniquely, utilizing it properly to make a pristine mix in the music. Currently working as a state correctional officer, this is the escape from the hard, heavy-hitting lifestyle, work style of that. These 9 songs that we'll hear from start to finish tell a complex version of this person's story, all of which have been produced by Young Marshal. It's a mix of hip-hop, grunge, metal, rap, which is really interesting. Those are like combinations you don't usually see together. And the EP has a hidden meaning of clarity at the end. So let's have a listen. Let's dive in and see how this sounds. We're going to start with our first track, which is called Obtuse. Let's go. I hope my sound levels are alright, because SoundCloud tends to be a bit louder. Okay, quite Kurt Cobain sounding, grungy sounding. Very Kurt Cobain grunge sounding. Gotta get up and try to get away. Nice drum there, there's that little clicker. So Nirvana, so Kurt Cobain. Like it, it's vibe. I had no idea what to expect, and this is good. This is refreshing. Why isn't this on Spotify? I mean, this would fit perfectly in a grunge playlist, you know, new grunge playlist 2023. This is it. Get on DistroKid and get this out there, because it's good. All I'd say is I feel like it's missing a bit of that low end, that bass. I think the bass needs to be higher. Perhaps turn the vocals down slightly in the mix. But it's always different through speakers compared to headphones, and these, I deliberately listen on rubbish headphones for the reason that if your song sounds good on rubbish headphones, it probably sounds good everywhere. Do like it. Feel like there needs to be some variation in the second verse, maybe something different, drop out an instrument, bring it back in, something like that. I'm like in the background, like chorus effects. Do 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 do. I'm having a good time so far. This is a strong intro. Come on, let's go. Lost in your words, and I hate it. There is nothing I can do. Say I'm crazy, think I blew a fuse. I'm jaded, didn't shake within obtuse. It's my anger, for my pain, man. So don't forget to double up vocals, have harmonies in the chorus, just to make it really emphasize as a chorus. You know, have a lower octave version of yourself singing. Da 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 da. Yeah. Work well. Say I'm crazy, think I'm confused. I'm jaded, nigga sick of them obtuse. It's my anger for my pain, man. I'm my loss. Being craving may as well have been crusted. I think we're also losing a bit of the drums in there. It seems to be lost within the mix. I guess the chorus anyway, that is. Oh, I love how it just went back to the clean there. Pristine. Strong opener. Nice. Okay, our next track. Be Just Fine. Apparently produced by Scorpio, I want to say, and Kermo Beats. How can you go? How can you go from that last track to this? Now, what would be interesting if these two... I had a vision that these worlds would collide. Grunge mixed with hip-hop would have been so cool, but this is just like... I'm seeing two artists here. There has to be, even like, I love artists that push out and do loads of different genres, I do, but there has to be some grounding element. Like, this is what makes it this artist. Even though I do all these other genres, there is an element within the song that highlights that it's that artist. I mean, if you agree, disagree in the comments, let me know.
Like every day I keep it rocking, but lately it's hard.
Comment if you think this should be on Spotify.
Lately been rolling, been wondering if this weed has been laced. Try to control my emotions, but I'm overflowing. I try to make my feet stay in the same place. I'm contemplating on waiting for time to eat me alive, first from the face. Thinking how maybe much time it take for sake for me to just go right away. I'm feeling fine, what should I be thinking? I chill with my demons and smoke all the day. My mama, she told me, can I just be honest? You just need to grow up, start acting your way. But I get wet feet and dragging behind me. She say, what's the hold up? There's no time to wait. But they won't let me get stuck when it's messy. I try.
It's a nice beat. I'd say there's nothing unique about it. Nothing's popping out at me like, oh, I like this. I mean, this chorus is nice. The verse is pretty standard. You got your triplets going, you know. Been hearing a lot of trap kind of stuff recently, and yeah, maybe too much. Got it all wrong if I fall off. Not about who up, what that I didn't do. I'm a strong cough with its arms crossed. Shoot that shit up. But yeah, go from the last track to this. I mean, I don't know. Feels like someone who's trying out lots of different styles, yeah. And I don't like being a gatekeeper, but pick a lane in some way, or like find some midpoint between these two. I'd love a grunge trap beat. That'd be a cool meld. So ruthless, you already knew it. They put it on news to say it made sense. Watch how you moving, don't take much to do you. The way that the uses, they ain't innocent. Ain't for whoever endeavors, don't matter. Quite long as well, I'd say, for a trap track. 4 minutes 20. Now yep, I get why it's 4:20. Doesn't make it fun trying to make a track that long. They're usually between 2 and 3 minutes, aren't they? You know, I do like a longer track. I do. I listen to long tracks, but no, this is it's too short. They're too long, even. Just to get to 4 minutes 20. I mean. I'm a strong cough with its arms crossed. Shoot that shit up in every residual. Gotta stay calm, dog. They gon' call off any hit that they send against you. It's got a nice voice, though. I mean, it's a good voice for the genre. I wouldn't call it alternative rock. Now, if that picked sound that was on the last track was in this one, it could work as a sort of grunge-esque trap. But yeah, I've heard a million tracks like this about the same topic. Let's move on, guys. Let's do something unique and new. It's not even frowned upon anymore, you know. It's right. Americana Dream is our next one. 4 minutes 4 seconds, not as long as the last one. This is going back to that grungy style. Bit tricky to hear the vocals.
Sometimes it's not all it seems. Gotta chill out and forget what you
It's very slow grunge style.
Another routine just to fall asleep. Stuck on the fence.
Not hitting me as hard as Obtuse. Obtuse was the highlight so far. I think that's why it's the intro track.
Don't try to fight it. You belong here. No telling what tomorrow brings. The Americana dream. The Americana dream. Fear that nothing breaks sins away. See it coming. Stare at it in the face. I wish the two of us could everything the same. There is no one trust, no won't make a sound.
Now, this track, if it had like a trap beat to it, it could work as like the combo between the two, meeting of two worlds there. But it's trying to create something that's new, that uses the old and pushes it forward. Familiar but new. That's what humans like. That's the human waypoint.
One day what will form a spring. Last come up now as the truth they get stretched. Now there's no more promising. Feel a separation in my brain from all this pain. Still the same sensation. Made me feel that day.
Yeah, there's no variation, no newness, nothing coming here of this. It almost feels like should build to like a like a something loud, something bombastic for the chorus. Yeah, there's no change really of the guitar to go to a different key, or the relative minor or the relative major, whatever. It's stuck on the same riff, the same slow driving riff, and yeah, it's okay. It's not something I'd focus myself onto. I'd have it on in the background, I think. Our next track is called Never Mind. Because of the grunge influence. I see. Maybe. Produced by Freenell Beats. Never Mind.
Never mind.
Okay, it's got the grunge. It sounds trappy.
Never mind. Never mind.
I think this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. It's here. Yes.
No surprise.
Grunge trap. I'm calling it grap. It's here. Okay, loving it. Loving it. Now, what would be better if you had like the sort of Kurt Cobain scream, like entertain us.
Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
This is a beautiful combining of worlds here. Loving the guitar, that grungy sort of background unpolished guitar.
Soldiers die in the war to survive on both sides. No uptight. Run your course.
This is good. This is good stuff. Keep that mojo. Keep it going. Okay, so if this as a project is going to work, I feel Obtuse and Nevermind are in the same kind of world. Americana Dream and Be Just Fine, they can go to me. We could have a nice short EP of like grunge trap. Should have a higher sort of octave here. Never mind, something like that over the top. I know it's supposed to sound like mumble rappy, like can't be bothered, but we're past that now. You can move on. You can have the mumble with extra stuff. You know, flavor that stuff. It's starting to taste bland. Okay, if you're gonna have an outro that's kind of this long, have some vocal something going on, you know, vocal sample. Always good, it keeps the listener interested. This next one's called Come Again. It's track 5. Come Again? Track 5. It's Come Again. Come Again. Win and spin again. Win and spin again. Tell them that my money clean. Tell them mine is a sin. Everybody look at me like, say Marshal, come again. Money doesn't go on trees, so I think it's more like a perhaps a lack of indecision in direction that's bothering me, which is a weird thing for me to say because I love artists that push the boat out. This feels more like a sandbox album, you know, like you're getting sandbox to just explore your own ideas and come up with something. And then we need to take it out on the road, what we're going to choose, what we're going to do. That's what we're looking for.
Now I'm speaking from the heart. I expected nothing coming up. Seems like every single day that I didn't even know a day what. Trying to tear myself apart. Get a new fresh start. Forgive everyone for everything. I admitted that I do too much. I guess it's probably won't do much. I'm the master of my plane. Even Tom Cruise couldn't stunt. Never did I sit apart like a lion in a carnival. First I was up in the dark. Is it ever what it was? But it is what it is. I no longer give a fuck. And I don't think I ever did. I don't think I drank enough. I don't think I drank enough. Win and spin again. Win and spin again. Tell them that my money clean. Tell them lying is a sin. And everybody look at me like, say Marshal, come again. Money doesn't grow on trees. So the root of evil I am.
Yeah. Not much going on in this. I do like the almost alarm sounding, but it gets highly repetitive. I'd remove it at points, bring it back in.
Gotta just practice what you preach. Gotta just do what you do. Think I found some inner peace. Think I'm just another fool in this useless little world. Find a way to put the blame on you. Can't put it on God. Keep me going on fumes, but I put it on God. One day I'll never be used. One day I'll probably get used to living life in a way that I choose to. Play with me, you're gonna start a fire. That is just what I want you to do. And if I'm the one that is out of line, then I ain't got nothing to prove to you. I never wanted to decide. I'm a lost cause in blue school.
Some nice lyrics. Some nice lyrics in that one, though. Definitely. This feels like a follow-on from the last track. Like, Be Just Fine, Come Again, and Fed Up. 3 of those would go on their own EP. It'd be a trap EP. Would be a very inventive sounding EP, but it would be one nonetheless. I'm leaning more towards the grungy, you know, hip hop vibe. Let's get more of that in.
Where you was dancing and moving, just lie to me, say that you never have done this before. Ever seen Ashley's that move on their own? There's just some shit that you can't teach at home. She shake her ass to the screen of your phone, like a swipe up and then type in your code. Pop the shit up and go incognito. Drop with the palm, flow one of your holes, break all the bones and then shake it some more. Nobody knows.
Lyrics,
Take shit, I get in the
bit
mode.
cringe for me, I think.
Live my life sentence of death as a penance. I've been in this mode. Spirit gets lifted by people who made it. Demon and angels never get old. No, I would hate it if I became famous, cause I am containing what I cannot hold. She tossing the racks as I speak. You know that I want. Touch so much gas in this room I can think. Stay a little longer. Spill the shit up to the top like my drink. Need a sip of water, cause I cannot see in this bitch. Live my life as a monster, and I make her scream in this bitch. Put the dick in your daughter, cause I got the beam in this bitch. Say go get her, I got her. Yeah, reserve a whole section out of for the homies. So give me a check and in a week I blow it. Roll the shit up quick and shit and I smoke it.
Interesting vocal change, vocal switch up here.
Investments on a leisure token. Anti-depression energy is flowing. Nobody knows, faking to make it. Living to take shit, I get in the mode. Dig in the trenches, I live my life sentence as death as a penance. I've been in this mode. Spirit gets lifted by people who made it. Demon and angels never get old. No, I would hate it if I became famous, cause I am containing what I cannot hold. Fuck any bitch and go ghost. Do anything that I want. Show me some heaven on earth. Hit from the back and the front. Lately it's anything goes. So she put the dick in her guts. Bumping the shit to my birth. That's why I'm always trying to fuck.
It's quite cringe.
Think it exposed?
It is quite cringe.
You can trust.
You're wondering what I'm doing, by the way, if I keep looking down, I'm got my pen. I'm making notes. I like to just remind myself of what I'm thinking and feeling. For the end of the EP, give it a score out of 10. Yeah, not much grabbing me there. The figure is number 7, produced by Arizona Tears. Arizona Tears.
Weekend on a thunderous night on a weekend, memories fading as a weekends feeling like I can't obtain it, but I
nice vocal hook. Enjoying it. I think I like the synth behind. It complements the vocals well.
I can see the world up in a big picture now. Fit the earth up in it, makes it say it's different sound. When I see my mama question if she's really proud. Be the bigger man, play the figure, box him out. Say box him out, yeah. Say box him out, yeah. I tell you once, my son, this shit can get much simpler. You cannot move forward unless you're certain you will enter. And with your voice, I'll bestow on you vows you must consent to. Ever seen a devilish love, I will present you all the finer things.
The vocals seem the most confident here, the most at the front, the most emotional sounding.
Burning instrumentals, youth that just keeps on learning. I pray you spring up into a big boy one day, and I just pray life can be so simple. Just know that I will pay with my soul to see your dimples. That smile on your face made me forget that I'm forgetful. I've been living life with hate inside, I seem to feel resentful. It began on a thunderous night on a weekend, memories fading as the weekends feeling like I can't obtain it, but I'm sleeping, wishing I could explain it, really can. Wishing I could abstain it, maybe then I could see the world up in a big picture now. Fit the earth up in it, makes it say it's different sound. When I see my father question if I'm really proud. Be a bigger man, play the figure, box him out. So box him out, yeah. Living my life up an infinite standing, I'm gritting my teeth and I slip through and bear it. Something that seems to live up out of me as I'm finding something I can finally cherish. Something other than a puff on a breeze, something shining like it's 24 carats. Make you not wanna give up on your dreams and burn you if you live your life without merit. 316, you see me, I'm trying to make a move, Jesus please. Know what I would do for you, anything. I don't mean to speak the truth, fuck is wrong with you, I ain't even do anything. I ain't not up in the mood to be called a fool, I admit you are the king. God save all our souls with the souls that you need to keep.
Bit of a strange, abrupt ending there, I've got to be honest. Yeah, I was expecting kind of like a key change or something there at the end, and it just kind of just stopped. What's this one called? This one is called Forever Burn. Again, this is good. This would fit with Obtuse and Nevermind. It would fit with those two.
Life on the line is that all shatters, feeling like you've just been cursed, instantly lifted from earth. Hello, Mr. Officer, you misuse your gun again. Tell me why my stomach hurts.
Yeah, this is the one. This is the genre I kind of feel like this artist needs to follow, but there's a good EP in it there. Pick those songs out. Pick those songs out. Put them on an EP. Release it to Spotify and every other streaming platform. Have a good time. Cigarettes that forever burn. Time after time, my heart beats faster. Life on the line is that all shatters. Feeling like you've just been cursed. Instantly lifted from earth. Guns, money, drugs, and sex. Yeah, this yeah. Nice vocals again. Something interesting, different. That's what we want.
You love most. See through signs played out commercials. Terror brings us new belief. Fix the things that break our things. Hello, Mr. President.
There's a really good like melody coming on here as well. Like it's not boring. I like the. This is like an earworm. This will be in my head later on. You know, it's good. And the nice, like, trying to get high up there, like Kurt, you know, it's working well. Channeling some inner Chris Cornell styles, it's good. Oh, that sounds beautiful, that guitar there on its own. Okay. These songs work. Get them picked out. What feels right? This is the only time I'm really hearing that distortion that was, you know, the artist was talking about before. That play around with distortion. Okay, this feels very rock and roll. Good. That bass is just, that's just running the lesson. I cannot stop this. I cannot stop this. I cannot stand in your way anymore. Some harmonies here, like I cannot stay. Would sound cool. People forget harmonies will really just help with choruses. I think too much. Still the same old round to me, deciding what feels right to me. So I say my goodbyes, na. Creep up thoughts of complex distortion. I mean, this is a groove. This would fit nicely too. What do you need to remove? Remove Be Just Fine, Americana Dream, Come Again, Fed Up, Figure, Keep Forever Burning, What Feels Right. And you've got four tracks. You got a good grungy hip hoppy EP there, I think. Agree or disagree in the comments, guys. Really hoped you'd lie to me. Break off what's inside of me. I don't think too much. I don't think I think too much. I like that line. It's good. So I say my good. I like the guy who's going, meow.
I cannot stand in your way anymore. I will just stand in my place.
Yeah, harmonies in that. That was a great ending. I mean, where was that? That could have been at the start. Okay, right, let's give this EP a good rating. So I like to rate on 5 criteria. So we got flow, lyrics, artwork, production, and singing. Let's start with the flow. I'm going to give the flow of the project a 4 out of 10. I felt it didn't flow well together, but there are elements that would flow well together. So all the ones I said to remove, put them in one EP. All the ones I said to keep to make a grungy EP, put that in another one. They'll flow nicely together. It will work. Lyrics. I thought the lyrics were quite strong in this project, other than one track which had, well, 1 or 2 tracks really had like cliche genre, like Be Just Fine, just cliche genre style, lyrics. Other than that, it was pretty good. So I'm going to give that 7 in terms of lyrical content. Artwork. I'm not too sure on the artwork of the album because the artwork for each song changes, but all the artwork I saw I did enjoy, so I'm going to give an 8 out of 10. Production, I thought the production was a little all over the place. The grungy songs seem to be missing maybe some aspect. Maybe it was bass, maybe it was drums. Something wasn't right in terms of the balance. So the production was all over the place, so I'm going to have to give that a 5. There was good production, and then there wasn't. So yeah, 5 out of 10. And then singing, I'm going to give this singing a 7 out of 10. I thought the singing was good. I just feel like the artist needs to push themselves a bit more. Don't be afraid when you're recording at home to annoy all your neighbours and family. Just go out there, because at the end of the day, you make something that sounds really, really good. So overall, if I could give this project a rating, I'd probably give it somewhere between a 5 and a 6 out of 10. But if it was just the grungy stuff on its own, I'd maybe push that to 7.5 to 8 out of 10. If it was the trap stuff on its own, I'd probably go again with about 5 out of 10. So yeah, very interesting project. Great artist with some amazing ideas. There are definitely some signs of something unique and out there that is going to capture people's ears, prick their ears up, and capture their attention. So now we just need a brand to cling to, someone to enjoy listening to, someone to feel for, and to connect to, and then you've got yourself a great artist with a great new genre idea. So if you agree or disagree, let me know in the comments. Like this video, don't forget to subscribe, and make sure to check out this artist. Tell them what you think of the music. Goodbye, I guess.
Oh, I say.